Hi kindergartners, today you're going to draw a frog. So you're going to use the tracing circles that you used for your pig. It looks a little bit different than mine, but that's okay. So you're going to start with that circle right in the middle of your paper. Alright? You want to hold down the circle with one hand and then you're going to trace all the way around. And remember, it's a lot easier to trace if you hold your pencil up here towards the top instead of down towards the bottom. Sometimes you run out of room if you hold it down there. So if you hold your pencil up higher, then it's a little bit easier to trace. Alright? So you should have one nice big circle in the middle of your paper. The next step, we're going to add circles for eyes on top of our big circle. So I'm going to put one circle a little bit over to the side over here. Now do your best drawing this circle, okay? Sometimes they're not perfect, but draw light. You want to draw it nice and big over here, and then one over here. Alright, you don't want a teeny tiny eyes, you want nice big eyes. The next step, we're going to add some eyelids for our frog. So I'm going to just draw kind of a diagonal line there, and on this side, a diagonal line like this. Then we are ready for the pupils of our frog. So I'm going to start on that line, and I'm going to draw like a nice wide U there, and one over here. And then you can shade that in a little bit. Now we're going to add, right in the middle of our big circle, we're going to add two little dots for the nose of our frog. And below that, we're going to draw a nice straight line, a horizontal line for our mouth. Then we need his tongue sticking out. So we're going to draw a nice big U coming from that horizontal line. Then you can add a little line right there on that tongue. Next, we're going to draw some legs for our frog. We're going to start with the ones on the outside. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some little feet that come out here like this. So it's kind of like a oval coming out the side of my circle on this side, and one on this side. Then I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go up, 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 and then come back down and crash into the circle. I'm going to do it on the other side too, going up, 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 and then come back down and crash into the side of my circle. So he has two back legs. Now we need his front legs. So what we're going to do for that, we're actually going to start in the middle of our circle. So I'm going to draw a line down like this, and a line down like that right next to it, and then you're going to go bump, 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 and then over here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to watch out for that tongue though, and then I'm going to go bump, 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 just like that. I'm using a marker, so I can't erase, but if you want to erase that little line right there and right there, you should do that right now. The next step, we need to have a lily pad for our frog to sit on. So I'm going to start over here on this big part of his leg. And I'm going to do kind of a big bumpy line. So I'm going to do big hill bump, big hill bump, big hill bump, big hill bump, all the way around to the other leg. Just like that. So now we are all done drawing our frog. I want you to use a green crayon to very, very carefully trace the outside of your frog. So you're going to go around the eyes with your green crayon and go around your big circle. Being careful to stay on that line. Your little nose, your mouth. Don't do the tongue. We're going to do that in another color. Green crayon. And then your front legs. Bump, bump, bump. And then you can also trace your lily pad with your green crayon. Your tongue, you can use a red or a pink crayon to trace your tongue. And then you can use a black crayon to do the line for your eyelids and color in your pupil with your black crayon. And then I think I had you do green for this, but you can go over the top of it with black. In the next video, we will paint